I knew this would be big. What a trip! Scout ship setting sail.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
It's become common practice to use Southgand lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a
Natant trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgand and Southgand were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Natant logs and floated all the way to Midgand. A Midgand craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgand.
He had used the Natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgand and Southgand, and the Age of Exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgand declared war on Southgand.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgand emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say,
"When things were that bad?"
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. It may not seem, some people even used to call it shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a Kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them!
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorias has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes, I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes?
I had better get...
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon and Haria.
Understood.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember...
Sister...
I know, I will...
So, there's a demon in Haria.
If so, it may prove you...
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to I understand your suspicion of me.
None, it's true. But as an exorcist...
And soon you may wish we were
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on...
And how would you know? Are you...
Huh? No, I don't.
Then isn't it possible she's communicating...
You pledged to obey me until the day...
Yes.
Remember, When you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could...
It's true. Let's... So what's it really?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and
Sort of. When I'm dwelling in... But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions.
I see. In that case, I want to get... I know. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn?
We talk before bed sometimes. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed?
Not in my experience. And
Huh?
when she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. She lets her hair down too. And I think...
So that... Well, keep an eye...
But?
Watch out for...
Huh? Teresa and Oscar sure...
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velv?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd...
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he...
Like a little...
Puppies are a lot more obedient. Little brothers are odd
Rokuro's a little brother.
I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is an...
But Shigure seemed like he was having...
Sometimes you...
Huh?
Do you have any sibling? I'm an... Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the...
Huh?
That's a bit extreme, but actually...
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Don't take any of this. Malachim are just tools to exorcists.
Oh,
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malachim.
right.
She's all talk.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a... Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick.
How about an... Hey, this doll? It looks...
Ah, a keen eye you have.
That's... Imperial...
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eye.
You saw her?
Well, the Abbey's banned any profession of the Amenochian faith. Gotta assume that's what got her. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like...
Wait, that sounds...
And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll...
Yeah, more or less.
Ah! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shop...
I think it was down by McClear...
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right.
Why didn't you mention grimoires and Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies. Spies listening everywhere!
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Here I come!
Killing flash! But I'm this wolf, I won't miss! Form zero!
Wow, all sorts of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical...
Here I come!
You're finished!
I hope I did a good job.
You better be ready. No mercy! Wounds I won't
Everyone ready to play? You won't get away.
This grimoire who we're searching for, to be honest, I don't see how someone's...
I understand your doubts.
In that case, I've been wondering.
Oh, no!
So, we've hit a wall all...
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take...
No! No! That's... Why not? That's another thing!
It's all cans with you.
I could talk about what type of molecule we are. Oh, then I will tell. We Norman are a well-established... Compared to other molecules, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural force.
Think of them as a
They're also known as commons.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate people
Why is it so painful?
because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable.
That does explain your...
Don't sweat it. That's a perfect...
You better be ready.
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angels!
You're not hurt, are you?
I can fight too!
That all you got?
Well, that about does it.
Here I come! Come on, really?
Let's do our best!
Victory is ours!
Is that...
Grimoire? She's moving away! A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with fire?
No mercy!
Won't that won't be
You broke me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Better watch your step! No escape! Don't stop! It's up! No escape! Please upon my fire! Shooting star!
Come on, put up some fight, okay? So she's... this...
Your grimoire. We've been looking for you. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome and we were hoping...
Goodness, Magilu. You of all people joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need...
Bien! Come on!
It's not the kind of thing.
Oh, what a shame.
Maybe you need some... Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are...
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue?
My. Are you actually...
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about him.
You have passion, child.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet.
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you.
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, not...
Let's see... The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study.
You've redeemed yourself, young man.
That works.
Fine. Haria Village. Haria.
Scout ship.
Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
You really do have a peculiar air about you. I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to.
Of course I'm not. What would even...
A shop in Isolt was selling Amino.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the...
You showing up in his dreams probably only... You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper...
Forget it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you think a figurine...
You got this whole somber ennui thing.
Then how about I turn you into a...
Me?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted.
Mounted?
Oh, you're no fun.
Whether or not.
Ah, yes. That... It would be hard for anyone to worship...
That's true. I mean, perhaps.
You're saying I'm...
Not scarier, exactly.
That's not a bad answer.
I won't run away!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
We have a chance!
Killing glass! But I'm this close! I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Don't hate!
No mercy! Wounds I won't ready to feel the
For one! See this? For five! No shot!
No, I can't die here.
Here's me! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
See this? Deception! Hurricane!
Dark and light! Break it!
See this?
we're done for. Did you see that? I beat it!
Here I come! Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself. That's Haria village.
To the inn! One and all!
If I do!
Victory is ours.
I'll end this quickly.
Ready to feel the burn? Better watch your step! Is that all you got?
Well, that about does it.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the... So I hadn't expected things in Haria village to be so late.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to... I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe...
The darkness.
Yes, like you.
You're awfully We could use a place to stay.
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be
What did you just say, child?
that I'd be...
No, what did...
Teacher?
Yes, satisfactory.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon...
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us...
You really will use anything and every...
Yep, and that includes you.
It sounds like deciphering the text might...
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex.
Oh? Then how...
I'm not sure about the specifics myself. But from what I understand,
A language based on guesswork? Thank...
So she digs being called teacher.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our mouth...
So it would seem...
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure...
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like... San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Musan. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Musan. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into... the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. Alright, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words. I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Well, any Yes. Well, thanks to the boy.
Only because...
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we honor.
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians? Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and...
I'm sorry. So far, we've only
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need...
I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Enominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Enominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Enominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepard Artorias fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Enominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Enominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians and Enominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Enominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The place is where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was...
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before...
Something bothering you?
This line. The one about Therian.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Aminoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought... Could the temple possibly be an Earth pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians...
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance.
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing... Just a theory. What? I guess there's only one. Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course. Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
Take Scout ships.
Eleanor.
The mother and daughter, you mean?
I don't care.
Well, what?
Why are you actively helping us decipher?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to... And there's something happening in the world right... Unfortunately. Little old Eleanor has never been... So,
You've got the soul...
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths.
And so you don't see...
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those...
I'm...
As honest an answer as any. Either...
Yes.
Hey.
What is it?
About the I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there it?
No. None.
And that
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all.
I'm surrounded by but... What?
You'll be rust on my blade.
Come on, really?
Don't get careless! That all you got? Walls of armor!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around. Velvet keeps picking on their total opposites, so I know they're just gonna... You really think they're... If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, if Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then if Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbon... I don't follow you completely. I'm sure you And since they don't share anything in common... Well... Okay, but we're talking Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velp? Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to this... That means they're both How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor? Both of them talk to me when it's... You're just trying to be I'm only telling you... Actually... It's alright if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. That just makes me feel... You two are opposite... Huh?
Always ready to fight.
Hey, is everyone all right? Guess it's time to fight!
Victory is ours.
I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Fighting is scary.
Let's get started! No mercy! Wounds I will
Your style is really unique.
Don't get overconfident. Don't get overconfident.
No mercy! Wounds that will
We could use.
Yep.
No, what did you call?
What connect?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been?
Whatever.
You really?
Yep.
It sounds like...
We should be.
I hope so.
Oh,
I'm not sure...
a language.
So she did.
She wasn't.
You can tell.
So it.
Banning local.
I'd imagine that.
From what we have
Sealing it unless.
shrug.
It's what? I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Well, yeah, okay. No,
Yes, Ethan.
there is that.
I'm
Oh,
what?
Like,
This there right.
What?
I but if
would,
but we're if
the and
that's right.
should we?
I'd.
some
The,
I then temp
There it's
better. What? Who
the I
did if
I they yeah hold right I and complete I will like
let
the
what
you I and
and and
I you,
what
I've and no.
I have to fight too?
Velvet!
both
I
Don't waste my time.
Come on, really?
guess it's time to
end this quickly.
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on.
On to battle!
Victory is ours.
You better be ready.
You broke me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
Oh, we're killing.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder!
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
always ready to fight.
Your style is really...
Scout ship setting sail.
She's so pretty.
Children's clothes. More odd junk, huh?